Hey, I'll wait a couple of minutes for people to get on. We're going to do a live meditation, and I'm going to also record and bring this on later. So what's up, Juan? Well, hi guys. I'm just giving a couple minutes here, letting the feed load up. But thanks for joining. As I said earlier, there's like no better time than to, if you want to dive into a meditation practice, than to use these practices right now during this isolation period, during this rise in fear and panic. And if we don't have control of our mind and control of our emotions, then we are very very easily pulled into the terror that is continually being streamed into our minds and into our bodies. Like, this thing is very real. The numbers are going to only get increased for the next several weeks, is what the data says. So if we can ground ourselves down, use our breathing, use meditation, use our asana practice to help release physical strain and stress, stay clean, develop emotional intelligence, understand how to take control of our emotions when we feel the anxiety rising or the fear coming in, now's the time to practice. And without a trained mind, you're just going to, you don't rise to the level of the occasion, you actually sink to the depth of your training. So if you don't have any training, with meditation, mindfulness, or emotional intelligence, what are you left with? You're left with your mind, your chaotic mind. So let's jump right in. I have some waves in the background. It might be helpful to put a Bluetooth speaker on or put some earpods in. And thank you so much for joining us, and lots of people on here, which is really exciting. And let's get started. So find a comfortable seat. If you're really open up your chest as best you can. And also, I thought this is interesting. I found this when I was unpacking. This is my grandfather's. He passed when I was like 2 years old. It's his tie clip. So I've been wearing him, and he's been with us, and he'll be joining us as well. So thanks, guys, and find a comfortable seat. Let's start with some breathing. We'll wake up our energy, move the chi in our body a little bit so we can drop in a little bit deeper. Let's take our hands, open all the way up to the sky. We're going to prime our breath, reaching up on the inhale, in and out through the nose, exhale, making fists, pressing the breath out through the nose, right, and let's keep going. Really pump the breath, right? Big inhales, little exhales. We're going to do this for 50 rounds, just to kind of get our energy moving a little bit. Let's go. Twenty more, maybe a little faster. Ten. Good. Interlace your fingers, press the ceiling all the way up to the sky. Take a big inhale, hold the breath at the top here. Inhale. Hold. Top it off with 3 more sips of air through the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath here. Squeeze up your pelvic floor and your belly. Hold. We're here for 20. Do the best you can. Stay relaxed throughout your body, everywhere. 10. Exhale out your mouth. Beautiful. Hands on your thighs. Take a smooth breath in. Good. Exhaling out. And again, big, beautiful breath. Let it go. And just take these next few minutes. We're going to drop into this meditation for like 15 minutes. So I really invite you to stay. And what's going to help us, think about being mindful of where our hands are, like in our physical space. Like, we're really being asked in this time of pandemic to not just be responsible for ourselves, but be responsible for others. And part of that responsibility is, where are my hands? Am I touching my face? Am I scratching my eyes, touching my nose, wiping my mouth, and then putting it on a doorknob or a surface or somebody else that's around you? So we're going to start with and work with stillness in this meditation. So find your seat and drop into stillness. And then find that breath, and let that breath be that anchor of calm, of stillness. Hopefully The waves that I have going on in the background are helping you to relax your mind and your body. And just be with breath. Be with stillness. And then watch as you step back and be the observer of your mind, of your thoughts, of your need to do anything right now, of your need to fix your hair or your shirt or to scratch an itch. Like, can you just let all that go? Developing physical and emotional and mental control by being the observer, being mindful of our experience in the here and now, in this moment. And what's coming up for you now? What emotion is resting in your heart or flooding your nervous system? And can you just first take notice? And second, begin to distance yourself from that feeling. And instead of being completely enthralled with it, can you just step out, know it's there, breathe with a smooth, beautiful, rhythmic breath, and see if that emotional place or that emotional energy begins to change, dissipate, and release. Keep coming back to stillness. This is our teacher today, stillness. Because that's when we can really observe. Keep breathing and being with that energy of that emotional crisis or whatever's going on in your body. And keep stepping back. You know, I'm feeling just very agitated by all of this and activated in a lot of ways. But the more I step away from that agitation, the more I can come home to that central place on the inside and find peace. And once you have worked with that feeling and hopefully ironed it out, what's the most prevalent thought in your mind? Because the thoughts and the feelings go hand in hand. The thoughts are going to create emotions. The emotions are going to create thoughts. And then they're going to create actions. And that's what we need to be very mindful of during this time, is how we are acting. How can we be better citizens for everyone? How can we be more compassionate people to ourselves and to everyone else? And mindfulness is a great start. Keep finding your breath and keep watching. And your silent observer, maybe you place them in your imagination on a beach and just watching the clouds, watching, the boats or the sailboats or people swimming by your consciousness, through the sea of your consciousness. And you just sit still. And you're taking it all in with a grand view, with a very broad and compassionate perspective, without judgment, without labels, without stirring thoughts or emotions. Can you just sit back and breathe? Let's just take a few hard breaths just to kind of wake up the body a little bit more. So inhaling out. A couple more hard breath in. Out. Work for a bigger breath in. And let it go. And come back to a normal breath. Keep observing. Maintain your stillness. Can you find the stillness within your breath? At the top of the inhale, there's this moment of pause, of stillness, of silence. And there's the same thing at the bottom of the exhale. So maybe take a few extra moments before you fill or spill with breath and notice those gaps. Maybe another feeling comes up and we begin to notice more anxiety or overwhelm or fear. And can you just step back and again, it's very real. It's be with it, but don't fall into it. Or a thought. Or something from the past, a conversation that you've had, or some sort of future anxious, riddled thinking typically. In between them is the center. In between and within all of this is our breath. And this is how we can find our center and seat of our consciousness. Keep remaining still. Keep finding your breath. Keep letting go. It's perfectly fine if you have trouble stepping away from those thoughts or feelings. That's why this is a practice. It's training just like anything else. How can you be a professional, beautiful piano player or painter without practicing? Let's take 3 more hard breaths in. Out. 2 more big breaths. Excellent. Out. 1 more inhale. Stay with it. We're going to drop in for another few minutes here. Keep that stillness. Keep that smooth breath. Keep letting go. Keep stepping back. Keep your stillness. And continually work compassionately, patiently, diligently, and persistently. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment and thank yourself for practicing with yourself, with me, and then you have like a dozen or more other people on this live stream. This is how we change. This is how we truly unite with heart and compassion, by going within and understanding and loving ourselves. Thank you, everybody. Open your eyes when you're ready. Please send me some questions, send me some comments, send me some feedback, send me some, hey Will, I want to do more of this. So thanks so much for showing up, and see you guys very soon. Have an awesome day, and share this with your friends. We can all use these tools. Peace.